Hello everyone. Thank you for the time given to us. My name is Maria Delihana Tutolang Aya and my friend name is
Maya Elvira Nomleni.
We want to start our podcast. The title of story is about Cinderella.
Once upon a time, there lived a girl called Cinderella. She was happy life with her father and mother, until her mother died dead, and her father had married a widow with two daughters. Her stepmother didn't like her one little bit, but for the poor unhappy girl, there was nothing at all. Her stepmother has two daughters, and they were very busy. No rest and no comfort. She had to work hard all day. Only when evening came was she allowed to sit for a while by the fire near the cinders. That is why everybody called her Cinderella.
Cinderella used to spend long hours all alone taking to the cat. The cat always said, "Meow," which really means cheer up. You have something neither of your stepsister has, and that is beauty. It was quite true. Cinderella, even dressed in old rags, was a lovely girl, while her stepsister, no matter how splendid and elegant their clothes, were still clumsy, lumpy, and ugly, and always would be.
One day, beautiful new dress arrived at the house. A ball was to be held at the palace, and the stepsisters were getting ready to go. Cinderella didn't even dare ask if she could go too. She knew very well what the answer would be. You are staying at home to wash the dishes, scrub the floors, and turn down the beds for your stepsisters. They will come home tired and very sleepy. Cinderella sighed, "Oh dear, I am so unhappy."
Suddenly, something amazing happened. As Cinderella was sitting all alone, there was a burst of light and a fairy appeared. "Don't be alarmed, Cinderella," said the fairy. "I know you would love to go to the ball. And so you saw how I can. I dress in rags," Cinderella replied.
The fairy smiled. With a flick of her magic wand, Cinderella found herself wearing the most beautiful dress she had ever seen. "Now for you, coach," said the fairy. "A real lady would never go to a ball on foot. Quick, get me a pumpkin." "Oh, of course," said Cinderella, rushing away. Then the fairy turned to the cat. "You bring me 7 mice, and remember they must be alive."
Cinderella soon returned with the pumpkin and the cat with 7 mice he had caught in the cellar. With a flick of the magic wand, the pumpkin turned into sparkling coats, and the mice became 6 horses, while the 7 mouse turned into a coachman in the smart uniform and carrying a whip. Cinderella could hardly believe her eyes.
"You shall go to the ball, Cinderella, but remember, you must leave at midnight. That is when my spell ends. Your coach will turn back into a pumpkin, and the horse will become mice again. You will be dressed in rags and wearing cloaks instead of these glass slippers. Do you understand?" Cinderella smiled and said, "Yes, I understand."
Cinderella has a wonderful time at the ball until she heard the first stroke of midnight. She remembered what the fairy had said, and without a word of goodbye, she slipped from the prince's arm and ran down the steps. As she ran, she lost one of her slippers, but not for a moment did she dream for stopping to pick it up. If the last stroke of midnight were to sound, oh, what a disaster that would be! Out she fled and vanished into the night.
The prince, who was now madly in love with her, picked up the slipper and said to his ministers, "Go and search everywhere for the girl whose foot this slipper fits. I will never be content until I find her." So the ministers tried the slipper on the foot of every girl in the land until only Cinderella was left.
Suddenly the fairy appeared and waved her magic wand. In a flash, Cinderella appeared in a splendid dress, shining with youth and beauty. Her, her stepmother and stepsister gaped at her amazement, and, and the minister said, "Come with us, Cinderella. The prince is waiting for you." So Cinderella married the prince and lived happily ever.
We think that's all. Thank you very much.